Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
The fuck was that, Ken?
Joey Fats Radio, row 1C1.
I've been loving every second. I'm not rooting for injuries openly, but
I just pretended that was Brian Deegan.
I'm so fucking pumped. I'll be like, yeah, bitch, fuck
I will do that.
I'm gonna find him on LinkedIn and be like, "Did you punch a kid in the face? Tell me the truth."
All right, Sean brought his A game tonight. All right, okay, I like it. I like where this is going. And I don't want to put this as like a thing. Like he wasn't a bad guy, as far as we know.
Who said he was a bad guy?
I don't know, but I feel like we're painting him in this light that he was like this bad guy, and I don't want to do that. To this day, I hope you hear this. Fuck you. But rules are rules, okay? Stupid rule, but it was a rule. If you were a Crip and you were cooling in the cut, what do the Bloods do? Are they booling in the butt? Yep. Also, we are extremely juvenile, and yeah, whatever. Fuck you. All right.
I've used it. I admit it.
You fucking smacked me in the ass, you dumb fuck.
R.I.P. that kid.
R.I.P. R.I.P. to R.I.P. 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 Why are we saying R.I.P.? I don't know, but we are just saying R.I.P. in peace to all my haters, especially C-Squared. One Coleman Crosby, who was featured in this intro, who I'll probably never race with again because your boy is just too fucking good now, Sean.
You've surpassed this man.
I have outclassed him
Too
in talent
far.
and rating and everything. Sean, did I mention the other day that I raced with the Formula One reigning champion? Did I mention that?
You did not mention it until tonight. Where you
What just
mentioned
fell
it
off
to
your
me.
head? Did you have a Jesus thing on your head?
No, it's a piece of the thing.
Oh, okay. As long as the headphones are falling apart, that's fine.
It's the headphones.
All
The
right.
headphones in this top part flakes.
Perfect. That's all I care about. Yeah, I raced against the
Jesus.
reigning F1 champion the other night, Lando Norris.
And
He wrecked. He was very polite, though.
he wrecked. He doesn't give a shit.
It was Indy cars at Vegas, so it's not like it's a road course where like skill, like it's super technical.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more like pack racing. But I did outpace him, and I did win.
Yeah.
I didn't win the race, but I did beat him. So I am now arguably the greatest driver on the face of the planet.
Hmm.
Potentially.
Potentially.
I mean, well, I'm better than you, Danica.
That was not my fault.
I mean, it wasn't not your fault.
Of course it wasn't my fault. How the fuck am I going to project a belt to snap?
Limp wrists, bro. Come on. You got to hold that wheel tight, baby. Hold that wheel tight. Sean wrecked his car today, for those that don't know.
I didn't wreck it.
He's fine, obviously. He's here. But he destroyed his car, and we're going to make fun of him for that a little bit tonight here on Row 1, Seat 1, Joey Fats Radio. Welcome, everybody.
It was
To another
240,000 miles.
Absolutely beautiful Tuesday, the best Tuesday of the year so far, weather-wise, of course. And boy, do we have a lot in store for you live tonight, right here on the one, the only, the New Bedford Guide, and the Fall River Guide, and the Tri-Town Guide, and the Dartmouth Guide, probably, or some other guide pages. I don't know, whatever you're watching on Fall River Reporter. Please go to our Row 1 Seat 1 Facebook page. Give us a like and a follow on there. Just God forbid we ever lose this platform. We want you to be able to watch us still. And that would be great for us and great for you and great for everybody involved. 774-992-8702 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. We have an absolutely loaded show tonight, Sean. There was a lot to cover from this past week. We've got the NBA playoffs starting. Actually started 2 hours ago?
Mm-hmm.
With the play-in game.
Yes.
The stupid ass play-in games are starting. We'll get into that.
I don't like the playing games.
We will discuss a little bit of Doc Rivers. Which
when you brought this up as a topic,
some of you,
tonight,
some of you might be asking yourselves like, wait, why are we talking about Doc Rivers?
why?
Like
Why?
Why, Gary? Why? You would be right to ask yourself that question. But we're going to talk about it because there was a national show that brought up the idea that since Doc Rivers is now stepping down from Milwaukee as the head coach, is Doc Rivers the most overrated coach in the history of sports.
Wow, I said all of sports?
All of sports. I mean, I'm talking
Oh,
like the whole
shit.
Big Four, not just the NBA. He's clearly the most overrated in the NBA.
Oh, man.
I mean, without a doubt.
Of all sports? No, I don't know about all sports.
Give you a little bit to process it. We'll get into that. We will get into LeBron James and his legacy, especially with what is transpiring in L.A. right now as we speak, with the injuries to Luka and Reeves. So you and I started this conversation before Stephen A. and Perkins decided to obviously hijack our idea. And they said, basically they came out and said, if LeBron and the Lakers win this series against the Rockets, the GOAT conversation is over. It is LeBron's and LeBron's only. We will discuss that. We will dive into the minutia. We will dive into the numbers. We'll dive into all of it.
I need to see
as
the
we
series.
roll along.
Okay, if the Lakers win, right, how do they win? I don't want to just give it up, be like,
They just win.
LeBron.
They just
No.
win. Right. Well, yeah, if LeBron goes out and averages like 9, 7, and 4.
Exactly.
You know.
If he's mid the whole series, and
Well-
somehow the bench of the Lakers just tears it up.
Well, let's put it this way, Sean. As good as that bench is for the Lakers, and I say that somewhat hyperbolically, if LeBron is mid through these playoffs, then the Lakers are not getting out of the first round. So we will have that discussion as we get along through the program. We will get into a little. Finally, Sean, finally, my NASCAR bets hit for the year. I finally hit a winner.
Which is hilarious, by the way.
It only took us till fucking Bristol. Took us till April to get a goddamn winner, but we got one. Ty Gibbs, finally. I've been telling y'all he's going to win one. I told you it's only a matter of time before he wins one, and we got the winner. Unfortunately, was the payout the greatest? No.
No.
But was it a win? Yes. And that's all that matters. That's all we count here. We count wins, baby. Wins. We don't care. We want wins. We'll get into that. We'll get into Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini. We'll get into
She quit her job tonight. That's breaking news today.
big time news. We'll get into Rory McIlroy winning the Masters for the second time in a row. 2 years in a row. Rory just goes out and dominates Augusta. I mean, I would say dominates. He was very up and down on Sunday, but he pulled it out.
Every time I see Rory now, I used to like Rory when he was younger. Now he reminds me of like a younger Shooter McGavin.
You know he's 36.
I know, but he seems like he's like 50.
Yeah.
And he seems like he seems like an asshole.
So let's start there with the Masters. Because you and my sister-in-law are sharing a brain on this. So my sister-in-law, who was up
I had no idea she felt like this.
She was up this past weekend. No, this is not something we've discussed at all. She even said this weekend, she's like, how old is he? And I was like, I think he's in like his late 30s. And she's like, no. She's like, he looks like he's in his 50s. Like he looks old as shit. And I was like, I don't know. She goes, no, like, I'm not saying he's old. She goes, he just looks sun damaged.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, yeah, that's a common problem with Irish golfers. You know, Irish people, we don't take too kindly to the fucking sun, all right? We're not you Portuguese, Brazilian, Azorian, whatever the fuck.
First of all, I'm
Cape Verdean, whatever y'all are calling yourselves because it's convenient now.
We talking about? I'm fucking more Irish than almost anything else. You fucking ass.
Whatever.
You Brazilian boy. I'm like, what the fuck did you call
But
me?
we looked it up, and he's 36 years old.
Yeah, he's mid 30s.
And he's like pretty young, but he does look fairly weathered.
But you know what? He has the body of a 50-year-old man. He dresses with the bagginess of a 50-year-old man. He has no definition. He has like that like saggy long face. His hairdo is
It's
like
sun damage.
I know, but he has
It's what you get for spending your life playing on a golf course all day, every day.
When he goes to the
We
barber,
could only be so fortunate to look that shitty at 36 and be a 2-time Masters champion.
All right, I said barber. He doesn't go to. He goes to a stylist. When he goes to his stylist, he says, "What says I've been to work for 37 years and I'm retiring to play golf?" And she's like, "This haircut." And he's like, "That's the one I want." He just looks old. And and when you see him now, he's like a bitter asshole about stuff. Like he used to be fun and funny, and he would like engage with the audience. Now people are like, you hit off the first tee and people yell out like
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
Not at Augusta because you get thrown out for that shit.
Well,
Because Augusta, I don't know if you know this about the Masters, but like Augusta is so far up its own.
Prestige.
It is the most prestigious thing,
Yeah.
and it's like, as somebody who, like, hates rules and regulations, I begrudgingly respect the fuck out of it. Like, they call it the first 9 and the second 9, not the front 9 and the back 9. You know, they're not fans, they're patrons. It's the gallery, like, all this shit. Like, the driving range, isn't called the driving range. It's called the tournament warm-up center. And you're like, okay. Like, they just make it overly abundantly, like, convoluted and complex. It's a little Inception-y, but I'm willing to fuck with it because it's like they have such fuck you money that they don't care. But you and my sister-in-law are sharing a brain on Rory. Like, you both, she even said to me, like, she was, like, amazed at how young he was. Because he's closer, I think he's closer to her age than he is mine.
Yeah.
And she's like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
She's like, there's no way he's 36. He looks like a fucking old man. I think we were sitting at Ice Chest in Fairhaven watching it.
Yeah.
Because she came up this weekend to visit. And we were waiting for my wife to get out of work. And so we went to the Ice Chest and SoCo, sorry. What was formerly known, the artist formerly known as Ice Chest.
Yeah.
Now known as SoCo. And we, pounded some fucking drinks, had some shout air, and played some Keno to kill some time. And I think that's where we had the conversation. She was like amazed at how old he was and how young he actually was.
It's depressing to a degree.
And I'm like, well, yeah, but like that's a blessing and a curse, right? Because it's a curse because, yeah, you do look a little bit older than maybe you would if you didn't spend your entire life playing golf. Oh, no, the humanity. Do you know how many of my friends would kill to look 10 years older than they do if it meant they got to spend 36 years of their existence playing golf?
Sure. I mean, I understand the concept of that. I'm just saying, for him specifically, he became, like, very curmudgeon-y very quick.
He is an old soul. Like, to a degree, like, he is an old soul. Like, he is not like one of these, like, young, hip golfer guys who just, like, loves to be like, yeah, man, I'm cool, I'm edgy. Like, no, like, he is born and raised in the thick of golf.
Wasn't Rory McIlroy, like, the young Puma advocate, like, years ago?
I'm pretty sure he was Puma to start,
And he would wear, like, those vibrant oranges and yellows and greens.
No, that was
somebody else.
Oh, what the fuck was his name? The white pants and the orange shirt. Oh,
yeah.
my God. Yeah, he kind of sucks now. He married that's the guy that married the remember the pole vaulter Ricky Fowler.
That's who it is.
Yeah. He married the pole vaulter,
Yes.
Allison Stoke.
Yes.
From what was it, UCLA or Cal?
I think it was UCal.
It was Cal. Remember the internet meme that went viral like 15 years ago? Great ass. Obviously, she was a track athlete, so, dope. But
around the same time, those two were, like, playing when they were both young.
Ricky Fowler he's obviously faded off.
Oh my God, tremendously. He's like, does he even, like, seriously contend anymore?
I don't actually remember the last time I saw Ricky Fowler on a leaderboard. So,
but I would say, like, I remember those two at the same time.
I think he was older.
They were like competing at the same time, and they were like similar. But now it's like completely.
Oh no, Ricky's only 37. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, but Ricky, like, if you look at pictures of him today, he's in like a t-shirt and backwards hat and like in like shorts. Like, he looks like a normal, like, 37-year-old dude.
Yeah, Rory
McIlroy is drinking sweet tea.
He kind of looks like an angry gnome.
Yeah, he's drinking sweet tea, wearing high-waisted khakis.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he's an Irishman. Like, that's what happens when you're Irish, dude. Like, you don't like, you gotta understand this. We as Irish, we age quickly, and sometimes not so gracefully. Some of us age more gracefully than others, but we have very fair skin. We're not accustomed to the sun. It does not do us a solid.
Yeah,
you know what
vampires,
I mean? Yeah. So it makes it hard. But Rory, obviously, he wins back-to-back Masters championships. What's first one since Tiger Woods to do it in the early 2000s. I think he's one of 4 people to win back-to-back Masters now, which just shows you how difficult it is.
Is he one of 4?
I'm 99.9% certain.
Please continue. I can look it up at the same time because I want to say there was more than 4.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 4. Yep, became the 4th golfer in history to win back-to-back Masters. Tiger Woods, Nick Faldo, and Jack Nicklaus. So Tiger won it back-to-back 01-02, Faldo 89-90, and Jackie Baby 65 and 66.
You know what? If you gave me 15 chances, I never would have guessed Nick Faldo.
God,
Ever.
no. Me neither.
I would have been like, who the
No,
fuck is that?
I would have guessed some crazy
Tiger, yes. Jack Nicklaus, yes.
Jack and Tiger, those are the two obvious ones.
I thought Phil Mickelson went back-to-back.
No, Phil's only got. I think Phil has two, but he doesn't have back.
I thought early
back-to-back.
2000s he fucking nailed it.
No.
And what about that?
Early 2000s was Tiger.
What about the Indian dude?
Vijay Singh.
Yeah, VJ. I
No.
thought was like right there too.
No.
Damn. See.
So, which brings me to another point, and I'm going to kind of hijack this topic from another podcast that I listened to earlier today. Which,
Go ahead.
what is the hardest sport to go back to back in?
Masters, for sure. It's
It's
all
got to
on
be
you.
golf, right?
It's all on you.
Because they said NBA, they brought up NBA, MLB, and NFL. Like, we've had back-to-back Super Bowl champions, right? We had the Chiefs did it, the Patriots did it before them, the Broncos before them, the Cowboys before them. I believe the Niners did the Niners go back-to-back?
Niners did not go back-to-back.
They
Niners
just won
missed a year.
3 out of 5. I could have swore they went back-to-back, Bengals and Broncos. Did they not? No, because Broncos were 87. No, 89. They beat the Broncos in 89.
89-90.
89-90.
You are right. It is
Okay,
back-to-back.
so the
I
Niners.
thought it was a gap. I thought it was 89-91.
In the 80s, nobody went back-to-back in the 80s, right?
No.
Like in the full 80s?
No.
And then the 7 did
What
the
about 80-81? Hold on.
80-81.
I'm trying to think of who won in 80.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm not.
If Hilchey was here, Hilchey was like,
Hilchey would know this. off
Hilchey
the
was
rip.
like, that was the Cleveland Browns. Like,
Yeah.
It was not the Cleveland Browns.
No, it wasn't.
Of course it wasn't.
I want to say 80 was. Well, let's see, because I didn't. Well, the Dolphins went back to back in the 70s, right?
No. Fuck. 79 and 80 was back-to-back. Steelers. Because I said 80-81. Because I knew that time because I'd
Wait,
watched like.
the Steelers won in 80. I thought they won all 4 in the 70s.
No, they won. No. The
Are you
Steelers
sure
won
they're not just doing
Ja-
that stupid fucking year thing that I hate?
January 21st, 1979, Steelers.
Yeah.
January 20th, 1980. So they won.
Yeah,
the
78, 79. That's not
Okay.
80s.
All right, yeah. Because I messed it up then.
Yeah, you did. You dick.
Well,
You're doing the thing I hate. 80 was Oakland over Philly. 81 was the Niners Bengals the first time.
so then it was just.
And then you had Skins Dolphins, Raiders Skins, Niners Dolphins, Bears Patriots, Giants Broncos, then Giants, and then the Niners, and then but before that you had Green Bay, right? Obviously they went back to back 1 and 2. Miami did go back to back 72-73. Because they went undefeated, and then that was the year. That was when they lost, 2 games in 2 years. And then Pittsburgh went back to back 74-75, and then again 78-79.
How could I forget the Dolphins? They never shut up about that.
Yeah, no,
even,
that's
even
what I'm
though,
saying.
Even though all of their fans were not born.
All right. So like we just ripped out what? Like we Dolphins, Steelers, Chiefs, Patriots, Broncos, Packers. Who we Niners.
Yeah, that's all. That's all of them.
7 teams. All right, so 7 teams have gone back to back.
Yeah, 7 out of 30. It's good.
I mean, the Steelers did it twice.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. At 2 ends of the decade too, which is even kind of crazier. Did we get the Cowboys? Did I say
Yes,
the
you said
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Okay. So you have that. I mean, obviously NBA, like you had the Celtics went back to back to back to back to back to back in early on.
I feel like there should be like a beginning point where like.
Yeah, like it should start in 1979 when Bird and Magic came in the league because that's when the NBA actually started.
Yeah, it does feel like at a certain point, like all those early Celtics championships were like, yeah, it's cool. It's great that we count those, but those seem like cakewalks. Like if you go back and watch some of those games are fucking landslides.
Yeah, well, the Celtics were stacked, and it was an 8-team league.
Yeah.
And a lot of those guys had second jobs. I mean, what are we talking about?
And he's like, I gotta.
But let's just say, like,
hit this 3. I gotta go to work.
Let's just say modern era, right? The most recent you have would have been the Warriors.
The Warriors for sure. Maybe the Thunder this year. Maybe.
Possibly. Before that, it would have been. For the Warriors, would have been the Lakers, right? 9 and 10.
Lakers, yes.
Oh no, Miami. Did Miami win 2 in a row?
Did Miami win back-to-back? No, I don't think so.
I thought they did.
I know they made it to the championship back-to-back. Didn't they lose one of those 2 games though? Because LeBron was a fuck up.
No, LeBron was the.
LeBron's lost so many finals. I don't even know.
He has not lost that many finals.
Isn't he like 5-9 or 5-10?
Yeah, some people, I swear.
Hey, it's helping my LeBron argument for later on.
Golden State was the last one to do it, 16-17. Before that, it was Miami, 12 and 13, like I said, and then the Lakers. And then before that, it was the Lakers again when they won 3 in a row. And then the Bulls, who won 3 in a row, the Rockets, the Bulls again, Detroit again, the Lakers again. All right, so it's been done. Like, back-to-back championships have been done quite a few times in the NBA.
It's easier in basketball though because it's like the same. It's most of the time it's the same 5 guys returning.
It's not easier because a lot of times, like even in a modern day NBA.
I just got a text from you just a second as you were talking.
What? What did I say?
She's a whore for sure. Just now it came through.
What was that in reference to?
Probably Diana Rossini.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. Wow, really? You just got
It
that
just
now?
came through.
That's
Like as I was talking to you, it just said from you, and I'm like,
Okay.
I was like, you send me something in code, like you don't want me to stay on air.
Baseball back-to-back is super hard. Like, obviously the Dodgers did it, but before the Dodgers, did the Astros go back-to-back? No. I don't think the Astros ever went back-to-back.
See, I'm not great with baseball.
Neither am I, but I'm going to try to be. I don't think
The Astros wouldn't surprise me, though, because the Astros have fucking killed it in the last decade.
They're killing it right now, I can tell you that.
Yeah, the dog shit right now.
Yeah, no shit. Tell me about it. Let's see.
Dodgers.
Seasons.
God damn. Yankees. Wow. If it wasn't for the Dodgers, the last team to do it was the Yankees, 99-2000. Actually, 98, 99, 2000.
You're right, because the Astros lost
Blue
to
Jays,
the
90
Astros lost 2 in a row.
That's
To
right.
Philly and Atlanta. That's what it was.
Blue Jays, 92, 93. 94, the season was canceled.
Yeah, and the Yankees with the three-peat.
The Yankees.
The Yankees.
Before that, the Yankees. Before that, in 77, 78. The Cincinnati Reds, 75, 76.
Yeah, the Big Red Machine,
and
dude.
then the Oakland Athletics, 72, 73, 74.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're running down the list of back-to-back champs, right? Like, in terms of, like, what sport is the hardest. Now, I agree 100% golf is the hardest to repeat at a major tournament.
Absolutely.
Like, especially something like the Masters.
Absolutely.
Because, and like, I'm not going to get into the minutia of, like, college basketball because I know, like, UConn's fucking repeated, like, bajillion times in women's basketball or whatever, but nobody actually gives a shit because no one watches. But it's like, if nobody watches your sport, did you actually repeat as champs?
But see, I think college should be suspended from the argument because college all depends on, it's a popularity contest most of the time because the most popular teams get the best players, and statistically, those teams will do better on average. So
Yeah,
I
well,
that's not a fair argument. To
But
me.
like college, like, but even like back-to-back national championships in football was like super hard to do. Like,
A lot of different players.
even during like the Bama, Clemson, like SEC dynasty years, I don't think anybody did it as often. Like those, it did happen, but it was tougher. It's tough to do. But nothing is tougher than golf, because again, like, it's because in golf, you're like, what is it? 90 guys make the cut, or 90 guys are vying to win the Masters to start out, and
is it even that high?
you've got, I believe it's either 90 or 96
That's impressive. Go ahead.
to make that start off, and then you got to make the cut. But you're competing against 90, almost 100 other people, and you don't have a team, so there is no one, like, you can't get fucking Tom Brady lucky, and somebody drop an interception and it just fucking happens to fall into Julian Edelman's hands. You can't
91.
get 91.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get fucking dumb lucky in golf. Like, you can. One shot out of maybe your whole 4-day round.
Yeah.
But you're not getting lucky like, you're not getting lucky like, oh, my God, I'm so glad that guy fumbled, or, oh, my God, I can't believe that three-pointer didn't go down, or, oh, I can't believe KD stepped on the line, or there is no luck like that in golf. Golf is 100% on you all the time, and the minute you lose focus or you become, how do I say it, like, just even remotely fatigued, and it causes you to just make just on one swing can ruin your whole fucking day, your whole week, your whole 4 days. One swing. That's it. Like, you have one bad putt, one shot that goes in the water out of bounds, and you just, boom, you fuck up, and you put up a double bogey or a bogey. Like, cool. You're fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, these guys play at such a high level. It's not like you and I go out and we fucking schlep around the course. And I'm like, bogey golf is good golf. Fuck it, guys. Give me another McGillicuddy's and a Coors Light. We got to get to the next tee box. This is like the highest of the high. So, realistically, I think golf is the hardest to repeat in. Now, I'm not saying it's the hardest to win 2 tournaments in a row, but to win 2 majors back-to-back years, like to win the Masters back-to-back years, I think is going to be one of the most difficult feats in sports. It's only been done 4 times. I mean, we can rip off 4 teams in every other sport that have won back-to-back titles with, like, almost no problem. Like you said, we would have never guessed Nick Faldo.
No, my God. The name doesn't even ring a bell to me.
Oh, it rings a ton of bells to me. Like, I remember growing up watching him, but I don't. It wouldn't be, like, on the tip of my tongue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you asked me to name, if you asked me to name 6 teams that have gone back-to-back in any other sport, as long as there were 6 teams, I could probably answer at least 5 of them.
Yeah, for sure.
So, it is that's it. But what Rory did this weekend, and I found myself kind of rooting against Rory. Not against Rory, but I was rooting for other guys more than I was rooting for Rory. Not because I dislike Rory, and not because he is an Irishman, so I do have a soft spot for him. It is what it is. But he's never been my guy. Like, he's never been my favorite golfer. He's never been the guy. But I've always appreciated the shit out of him because he hits the ball further than almost everybody, and he's kind of tiny. Like me, as someone who's 315 pounds.
Yeah.
And I can, I could swing. I can't swing a club as fast as Rory can. And I can't hit a golf ball as far as he can, even though there is not a single feat of strength in the world that Rory could outperform me at. You know what I mean? Like,
correct.
And that's what I love about golf, and that's why it's so fucking hard, and that's why I begrudgingly go back and play it every single fucking week, because I love to, bang my head off of a concrete wall for 4 hours every, once a week, and be like, you know what? That was fun. I'm bloodied, I'm broken, I'm dejected, and I'm pissed off. And the funny thing about golf too is, like, people don't realize when you shoot your best round of golf, when you score your best score ever, your immediate feeling is like disappointment. Because you're like,
better.
Damn, I could have done more. Like, if only I'd made this putt, or only I'd hit this, or if I didn't take this penalty, or if I hadn't hit this bunker on this hole, I could have shot 4 strokes less.
If it wasn't 18 hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
You're like,
unless you're Kim Jong-un, you ain't conquering the game of golf.
Did he say he did that?
He claims he shot 18 straight hole-in-ones, yes.
Well, the hole-in-ones are like this far apart.
I mean, listen, bro. I don't even think I've ever seen anybody on a mini golf course go shoot an 18. All right?
Liars.
So, but to do it at Augusta back-to-back, I think that cements Rory's legacy as one of, if not, I think you got to put him now firmly in the top, at least firmly in the top 10, if not higher.
Yeah.
And I'm not super up on my, like, who's like obviously we got Tiger, Jack. I was a big Greg Norman fan growing up, but Greg Norman was famous for failing at Augusta most of his career. Going into Sunday with the lead and then just falling apart. And I remember this time of year, it was funny because we would always go down to Florida for April vacation to visit my grandparents, and it would always either be during the Masters or right on the heels of the final day of the Masters. We'd get down there, and my grandfather and my grandmother were always wicked into it and watching it. So, like, I remember we were there, I think, one year when Norman melted down, and the cover of Sports Illustrated was, like, agony at Augusta, and it had Greg Norman just, like, doubled over. And I'm like, and I loved Greg Norman, the Shark. He was great. He was always my dad's favorite. He was super cool. And to see Rory do what he did this weekend, even though he didn't play his best golf on Sunday.
Played enough to win.
That's it, man. You're playing enough to win. And to see him win it two times in a row is honestly pretty cool. Because, again, it's something I saw, I guess I was alive for Nick Faldo to do it, but I don't remember him doing it.
I don't remember him doing it either.
I mean, I remember my grandparents watching it and hearing about it, but I don't remember it. Like, it wasn't something when I was 5 and 6 years old, I was not super into the Masters,
Right.
Fuck me, right? But I was old enough to remember Tiger doing it, and I was certainly old enough to see Rory do it. So that was pretty cool. So, but I just wanted to hijack that, kind of what is the toughest sport to go back-to-back in?
See, I just threw it out there to Google of like what is considered the toughest sports to win championships of all of sports. Google threw out Stanley Cup, which I disagree with. I think Stanley Cup can be.
Well, but hockey is one of those sports where, like, I feel like hockey is very hard.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because it's not because the skill level, but like we joke about it all the time. But in all honesty, dude, puck luck is a real thing.
It really is.
Like a bang off the pole that goes either way can decide your whole season. So, like, I feel like hockey is difficult in the sense of, like, it takes a lot of luck to even win a Stanley Cup, let alone win 2 in a row, even if you're the most talented team. Because hockey is one of those games where, like, the better team does not always win in the 7-game set.
Yeah.
Basketball, the better team almost always wins in 7. Baseball, the better team always wins in 7. Hockey, I can't say the better team always wins in 7. And I don't know enough about hockey to really, like, bring up specifics and comment on, like, specific teams, but I saw the Bruins blow, a 3-0 lead one year to the the Flyers.
No, it wasn't the Flyers. It was
Didn't they blow it in 2011, 12?
It wasn't the Flyers. It was God damn it.
I thought it was the Philly.
No. Was that the Senators year? No.
Who did the Bruins?
Not the Blues. I can't think of who it was.
Yeah, I was right, Philly.
It was
2010.
Phillies?
Yep.
No, not 2010. I'm talking about the recent one, the recent huge loss they had.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. I remember in 2010 they blew it. They were up 3-0 because I think they were the first team since the 04 Yankees to blow a 3-0 lead in any major sport.
Oh, okay, yeah, but there's been a bigger, like, blow that they've had recently, like, in the last, like, 5 years.
Well, weren't they up 3-1 to the
Yeah.
Chicago Blackhawks or something
Yeah,
like that
I'm trying to think of
in the
that-
finals,
I'm
and
trying
they
to think of
blew
what
it,
team
and then
that
they blew
was.
it. They were up and they were leading that game. Then the Blackhawks won in 6 or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
This one was cool, though. This one
I was also with my sister-in-law at Buster's on Route 6 watching that.
Oh, wow.
It was her 21st birthday.
R.I.P. to all those restaurants that go there. The other one just closed recently, too.
Yeah, which I was actually, like, gearing up to actually finally go check out and
Can't think of the name
find
of it.
out.
Like the tailgate or something
The
like that.
tailgate or whatever. Yeah, whatever. It was too bad because I was gonna go check it out and see because I was a huge fan of Buster's when they opened it. I
Yeah, of
love the
course.
owners; they were family to me.
Yeah,
But
they're great people.
I worked there. You know what I mean? Like I helped open that place up. But nonetheless,
Non-human toughest championship to win. I like how they put non-human.
non-human.
Triple Crown. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a
But
horse.
but you've got what? You've got what was the most recent one that won it? Stupid name.
Cucks on ducks.
No, I bet on it to win, and I won. Was it Divine Intervention?
Not
Justify.
Justify was 2018.
Yeah, that
American Pharaoh, 15.
American Pharaoh. That was the one I bet on.
Affirmed, 78. Seattle Slew, 77.
Yep.
Secretariat, 73, of course. Citation, 48. Assault, 46.
And no Seabiscuit. Stupid name dumbest name for a horse ever.
But I never
made a whole movie out of
I
it.
never thought at all of a non-human competition because these horses only get one. Like you get one lifetime to do this.
Yeah, they get one crack at it.
That's it.
That's
you
it.
You don't do it, you're done.
They get one crack at it, and if they do it, it's like I'm gonna make so much
All the
money
glory.
off watching you have sex now.
Yes.
Because that's all it is just the genetics being passed down, and that's funny as fuck to me. But you're right. Yeah, non-human. I mean, and again, I don't know like how hard it is to go like back to back in like the Olympics or anything. I'm not counting that stuff like one every 4 years because
the other one said World Series of Poker. I think that's complete luck. I think that's total bullshit.
well, it's gambling. It's literally luck of the cards. Like,
yes.
Yeah, you don't have any control over the cards.
Yeah. There are guys that always end up on the final table, which you can be a good card player and read people. That's sure.
Yeah,
that's one
but
thing.
you know what though? You know why poker's
luck.
bullshit? I went super deep into the Eric Fernandez Memorial tournament on Sunday.
How did it go?
Down the Peninsula. I had a great time. I took out several people that were better players than me, much better poker players than me. And it wasn't because I was a better poker player than them. It was because I had better fucking cards than them. Because when the guy went like this and shuffled them and then did this, I happened to get the better cards. That's it. That's all it was. It had nothing to do with my skill. I wasn't sitting there calculating percentages. I mean, I looked at it and went, okay, I know these are good cards because I've played enough poker to know.
2-2.
Yeah, but I was like, actually, I think I did. I went all in on I think I went on pair of fours, like whole fours, and I beat eights and kings because I caught a 4 on the flush, 4 on the turn.
Oh my god, that would piss me off.
And
so
I caught trips, and I'm like, okay, cool.
That would piss me off because I'd be like, who the fuck bets unless you're the big blind or little blind? Who the fuck bets on pocket
and they
fours?
were raising it. The first table I was on,
yeah,
it was me, Nick, Sloan, and which sucked because I was like looking around, like, well, one of us is fucking leaving early because I know, like,
can you buy back in?
I took Nick out on the first hand. He was the fastest elimination in the history of that tournament.
What do you go all in the first hand?
Yeah, he put me all in on the first hand, and I called him, and I won.
What a psychopath!
Well, he was looking to double up quick, and I get it. And like when you're playing a tournament like that, it makes sense. But you're right. I had probably, I don't even remember what the hand was, but I probably had no business being in on it. But I was like, fuck it, I'm already ready to go throw darts. So the quicker I get off this table, the better. And I'm just glad it wasn't me because Nick ended up buying back in.
Yeah.
But I think our table, there was like 11 rebuys within the first 35 minutes.
And one person sitting there with $4,000 in chips.
And no, we were 8 of them. Like, our table was 8 of them. Like, it was fucking awesome. It was a great tournament. It was a great time. For those that missed it, by the way, the Eric Fernandez Memorial Poker Tournament, it's at the Panthers Club every year. We'll put the flyer up on our Row 1 Seat 1 page so you guys can see it for next year. There's a golf tournament coming up later this year, but the poker tournament's usually every spring. It's at the Panthers Club at the top of the Feast Grounds. It is one of my favorite events of the year. I have so much goddamn fun there. I am not a poker player. I don't play good. I just go to throw cards around and talk shit and drink.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I went as deep as I've ever gone into this tournament. Like, I think there was 3 tables left. Like,
that's far.
So it was, you know what I mean? Like, I did okay. And, like, I took out Nick. I'm pretty sure I took out Sloan at one point. I took down a couple other people. I mean, I went all in against somebody. I had pocket aces, which I always lose on. And I beat pocket kings. Like, it was fun. Like, I was having fun on Sunday. It was a great time. But I am not a good poker player. I had no business being that as deep as I was. And eventually the skill will catch up to you.
Of course.
But again, like I said, though, like, you can ride luck a long way. And if I had played smart and just kind of been more conservative, I probably could have milked it and gotten, closer to the final table. But I didn't really care to win. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not there to – I know I'm not going to win when it gets down to it. Because I'm not a good poker player. Like, I can play, but I play reckless. So Poker again. That's like that one. I'm not putting up there with the Masters. I think the Masters would be the toughest to win back to back because again, only 4 people have done it. When you look at the 4 people that have done it, none of them are a slouch. It's not like some guy got fucking dumb lucky.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody got dumb lucky like the Dolphins in 72 and 73 and just, Bob Greasy and Larry Zonka were like, fuck it, we're going to lose 2 games in 2 years and win 2 Super Bowls and then never fucking make one again.
I think someone's still alive from that team, or at least a couple guys are still alive from that team.
Is Mercury Morris still alive?
I think he's still alive.
That would make sense because he's the most obnoxious. I love how they I love this mystique about the 72 Dolphins. Like they all get together every year in this secret dark room and pop bottles when the last undefeated team loses. And they're like, but anyway, 774-992-8702
Still alive.
is the phone number if you want to give us a call. What is the most difficult sport to go back to back in? We emphatically agree it is golf. Rory McIlroy doing something only 3 other people have done, going back-to-back in the Masters, is a feat I think that you will not probably see again for a long time. But there's more to get to, Sean.
Absolutely. I'm looking immediately at the NBA playoff bracket.
So what is the score of this current play-in game right now? Because
that's a good question because I got the fuck out of there. It was pretty close in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure if it's over by now. Where
the hell? Doody.
10 seconds to go. 114. Can I watch it?
I'm going to put it on right now. If I can find it.
Why the fuck you lying?
Oh, we should put on high stakes poker. I have a poker channel on here, but I can't find the fucking NBA playoffs.
It says it's live on Amazon Prime.
Oh, well, that would explain why I can't fucking find it. Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, that's right. You know why? Because this is what Mike Breen was talking about what a fucking
pain in the ass
cunt
to do
move.
This. Oh, it's over?
Oh no, did the Suns win?
Or is it OT?
I mean, it's got to be over because.
Well, why they? Well, no, it's just the beginning of the game. Are you in the fucking beginning? Because they're doing a shoot around.
Oh yeah, wait.
He's not even sweaty.
Yeah, he is.
Nah, that's just like him, misting himself.
No, this is live.
What the fuck? Why are they doing a shoot around then? Maybe it's overtime.
Oh wait, no, this is Suns and Portland. Where's the?
Hey, you gotta go to the video. Amazon Prime Video.
See,
They're trying to buy shit.
My guy.
My guy. What is up, my guy?
All right, I don't even know how to find that on here. It just gives me this game. It's all it's giving me.
What happens if you just click on that? It just gives back to that fucking Dillard talking. Right there. It says live. No, that's not where. It's not it.
End regulation. Okay, here we go. All right, we're going. Was it Tyler Harrow? He missed the game winner. He sure did. Oh, back iron. Almost had it. Had it. Should have kept it.
I can't fucking stand when guys do that. I don't know. It just bugs me. It's just like cockiness of players. Every single one of them makes
yes,
this.
Bella, we are in the same room.
What?
Somebody asked in the chat, are these guys in the same room?
That's hilarious. I like that.
Look, you can see my hand right here. See? There it is. Hi. That's me waving at Sean.
I love that. Are you in the same room? What happens if we weren't in the same room? What would you care?
Yeah, would you be mad about it?
You guys are losers, not even in the same room.
Would you not watch the show if we weren't? All right, so let's get into some NBA talk because
wait, how do you feel? Like every single player that makes the last shot, no matter who it is, regardless of where they are, they could be the 8th man. they will take that last shot and be like, nailed it. And when it goes off, they're like, whoa. Like,
damn. Thought I had that.
The guy was in your face with his
It's
hand
like,
up.
dog,
Like,
you haven't hit a clutch shot in 6 years. You've been in the league.
you're
Why?
not the only person that would be shocked when Steph Curry misses, he doesn't make that move.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like Marcus Smart used to drive me up a fucking wall.
Lakers legend Marcus Smart.
Yeah, the guy that's gonna have to carry your team along with LeBron James. Hey, if he comes out with gold hair, you might have a chance.
I mean, at this point, I'll take whatever I can get.
It's still 114. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, so we're going in overtime here for Miami and Charlotte because this is going to determine who plays who plays what was it, Philly and
I'm going
Orlando.
back there right now.
It's Philly Orlando
Where's my
tomorrow
brackets?
night. And then whoever wins this plays the winner of that. And then I think the winner of that plays Boston and the loser plays Detroit. Is that how it goes?
All right, so wait, who's playing right now? Sorry.
Right now you've got Miami and the Hornets. And the winner of this is going to play the winner of Orlando and Philly. This whole play-in game thing is just absolutely just a fucking disaster. It's so stupid.
It does piss me off tremendously.
Like, for Christ's sake, it's like they're like, well, we can't expand the play. We can't. God forbid we go back to 5-game series in the first round because then we might have some upsets and things might get fun. God knows the NBA. We can't have anything be fun or exciting or unpredictable. No, we need as much predictability as possible because because the NBA is doing so well in its ratings right now because it's just such a compelling sport to watch because there's just so much talent and skill and character and these guys are just so lovable and they're just so awesome.
The winner of this plays the Pistons.
Automatically?
Automatically.
I thought they would have to. Wouldn't they have to? Okay, so then the winner of Orlando and Philly plays Boston. Why would we?
Am I reading this wrong?
Yeah, you have to be. Only because don't they reseed after the play-in game? Like, wouldn't the winner of this play the winner of the Orlando Philly game?
So then these two play each other, and then but then the winner and loser still make it, but they just play different teams.
I have no idea, dude. Honestly, I don't.
It sucks.
It's so fucking stupid. I've never bothered to pay attention.
As long as you
to this.
win this game, you're in, but you can lose the next game and still be in.
No, you can't. No, you can't lose both.
That's what this says then. Because
No.
look, if 9, like let's just say the Heat wins and then the 76ers win. They then go on to face each other. But then if the Heat beat the 76ers, then the Heat face the Celtics and the 76ers face the Pistons. That's what this chart says. It makes no sense to me. That sounds stupid. I don't like that. I don't like the whole play-in
No,
game
because
thing
there's
for the NBA
only
anyway.
there because this is the 8.
It's gay.
This is 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9, and 10 playing right now.
Yes.
Right. So someone is going to be eliminated. 7 can't eliminate 8. So the loser of the Philly Orlando game should play the winner of the Charlotte Miami game. The loser of the Charlotte Miami game is eliminated. Because there's only 8. They can only get. There's only said the 7 and 8 seeds in each conference. Only 8 seeds in each.
Yeah, but there's 10 teams playing.
Right. So 2 of these teams have to get eliminated.
Yeah, so let's say the Hornets lose, and let's say the 76ers lose.
If the Hornets, whoever loses this Hornets Miami game is eliminated, and then they'll go on to play. Whoever wins will go on to play the winner of the Philly Orlando game. Or
why do you have to
I'm sorry, the loser of the Philly Orlando game.
But why do you have to play that game? That's just stupid to me.
Because that's the retardedness of the NBA.
See, that's such a waste of a time.
Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm trying to get at. This whole thing is fucking stupid.
I don't know. I just don't like the playing game for the NBA. It just
No, it's dumb as shit. Just make it 8 teams. Like why do we got to expand it to this fucking extra 2 games? Like anybody gives a fuck, or 3 games. It's dumb as fuck. It's always been dumb as fuck, and it will remain dumb as fuck until Adam Silver gets his head out of his fucking ass and fixes this fucking league that's hemorrhaging
He's not gonna
viewers and hemorrhaging money because nobody's fucking watching.
He's not going to do it.
No, of course he's not going to do it.
No, it's
if he did that, that would mean he was competent. But instead, they're just going to rig the fucking draft, and they're going to rig the lottery, and they're gonna make sure they tackle tanking because that's a big issue. Meanwhile, you got this idiot fucking play-in game that nobody fucking cares about or wants to see. Like, honestly, I don't know why Miami as a 10 seed is even. You shouldn't even be considered.
See,
you were a top. You weren't even a top 8 team in the East, let alone the NBA.
You're right. Tom says I am correct in what I said. That is, if you win this game and lose the next game, you're still in.
If you win this one and lose the next one,
You're
yes, that's
still
what
in.
I said.
I know, but that's still stupid to me. What's
It's just so stupid.
It should not be called a play-in game at that point.
No, how do you?
I can't say that part, Tom.
How do you lose
Jesus.
this? How does? Wait, hold on. If you lose, so if Miami and Charlotte lose,
Yep.
hold on. You can win and lose and still get it. Right. One team can win and lose and still get in.
Yes. You have to win this game, then you can lose the next game and still be in the playoffs.
Somehow.
Yes.
Which would, I guess, be dictated based on your prior seeding going in?
Yep.
Right. So if the 7-seeded team, which is Philly, wins, then automatically whoever loses this game is eliminated, right?
Jesus Christ. No, I don't want to ban Thomas.
Because if Philly wins tomorrow, it doesn't matter who wins it doesn't matter who loses this game, they're done.
Yes, whoever loses tonight is done for the year.
Right. And then the next game, so then Philly, let's say Philly beats Orlando. Okay, and then Charlotte would have to go on to play Philly, but if Charlotte loses to Philly, Orlando gets in because they're the higher seed.
Yes.
They're the 8 seed, even though they already lost to Philly.
I think so.
Which makes no fucking sense because if you're the 7 playing 8, what it should be is 7 should be playing 10 and 8 should be playing 9, and then it should just be a single elimination.
Why doesn't just whoever wins this game, you're playing the Pistons. Whoever wins the other game, you're playing the Celtics. You're done.
Or we could just do that.
Why do you have to have an extra game?
Because they want the extra revenue because they're fucking hemorrhaging money because their league sucks.
WNBA.
Dude, they're not that far off. Like, I mean, and now they've got to subsidize the NBA, WNBA to even more money now.
I know, it's crazy, right?
All right. Anyway, let's get into the fun NBA talk. So, do you want to do Doc Rivers or LeBron first?
Let's do Doc Rivers. I feel like that would be
All right.
quicker because I think LeBron's a longer conversation.
Sure. So this was posed by Adam Shine earlier this week because Doc Rivers announced that he is stepping down. He's basically been fired from the Milwaukee job.
But I'm stepping down because
stepping down because
I think my time has come.
Because Milwaukee is giving him the graciousness of allowing him to quit rather than firing his ass. Because Doc Rivers is the most overrated coach, arguably in the history of sports.
I feel old knowing that Doc Rivers started coaching at 38 years old in 1999.
I feel old knowing that I was watching Doc Rivers get dicked on by Larry Bird and the Celtics when he was Dominique Wilkins' teammate. Okay?
Okay, fair.
That's what makes me feel old. I remember Doc before his voice was shot, and he talked like a normal person and could actually play basketball.
He's like this close to JFK.
Yeah. Triceps. We're gonna make America healthy again.
The Milwaukee Bucks red is making you gay.
So,
sorry,
Adam Shine, who is famous he's on Sirius XM, he's on CBS, he's a national radio personality. He's I would say at this point, my all-time favorite.
You love Shine.
He's the only guy I listen to because he's the only one who I feel like his opinion actually matters. Other than maybe like Jim Rome, but I feel like Jim Rome has lost his fastball a little bit.
I have been off the Jim Rome bandwagon for so long.
I am a big Jim Rome fan. Ever since Jim Rome got off ESPN, I feel like he got better. It was better for him.
I think that's everybody's
because he was
preference.
Well, because he was able to do more of what he wanted to do rather than what ESPN wanted to do. Anyway, it's a whole other topic for a whole other show.
Sure.
But, Sean, we talk about this all the time. Has any team ever in the history of sports milked a championship more than the 2008 Boston Celtics? I'll give you the short answer.
Wait.
No.
I think there is.
Who? You're going to be
72, 73 Dolphins.
No, because they won 2.
They milked it longer.
Yeah, but they went undefeated. They did something. That'd be like if,
Fuck 'em.
That'd be like if the Celtics went like 80-2 and won, or
Yeah, I get it.
or 74 and whatever, 74 and 8, and held the all-time record for most wins. And it's like, okay, yeah, that was a nasty team that went on a crazy run and dominated everybody. But the Celtics were just your average. I mean, if Andrew Bynum doesn't get hurt that year, the Lakers probably win 3 in a row. So the 08 Celtics team might be the 08 Celtics team might be the most overrated team. I'm not going to say the most overrated team because they were a good team.
No, they were a good team.
They were a good team.
That was a
team.
I
I have never seen a team milk a championship longer than that team has.
It is.
And who was the head coach? Doc Rivers.
It is talked about, even like if it was pretty close to our most recent championship, it was like we won with the big 3. Then we won with Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
20 years later.
It was like there was a long gap between that, guys. It wasn't just
guys,
like 2
it was
weeks
like 16
later.
years. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, that's the Boston Celtics MO. Don't you know that? They win one like every 35 years now. Like,
But
now that you got 2 within 16 years, you're not due for another one for like.
But it kind of felt like
Cole is going to hit his 40th birthday, and the Celtics might win another one.
Shut up! Don't even say that.
By that point,
I might be dead. Who knows at that point?
Well, the way you drive, Danica.
I did laugh when you first sent me that. Like I was like, wow, Danica
You dumb
Rose.
bitch.
I do think that because we had Garnett and Paul Pierce stay in the area for as long as they did, and they talked about it for as long as they did, it always kept it.
They're still talking about it.
Yeah. But it kept it fresh in their mind.
What podcast were they on? Was it the barber shop or something they were on? Like just like a couple weeks ago, and they're still talking about it. Like they got Rondo and Pierce and KG and all the Perk and all these
Ray
guys.
Allen hates their guts.
in the same room, and they're still talking about the 08 championship. We're like, dog. It was 22 years ago. Like, I was 18 years ago.
It was 20 years ago soon.
It'll be 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Just 2 years short of 20.
I'm saying, like, I'm rounding up at this point. Like, it's 2 decades.
You're right. We're not talking like a short, like it was like it's recent. No. But they're still talking about it. That being said, Doc Rivers has parlayed that championship into how many jobs? I mean, the Clippers, the Bucks. Where else?
I just had it up.
Where else has he been since then?
Clippers, Philly, and Milwaukee.
3 jobs he's parlayed that one championship into. I want to say
long ass stay in the Clippers. Too.
I want to say Doc Rivers holds the NBA playoff record for most blown 3-0 leads, most blown 3-1 leads. And I think he's like 114 and 112 playoff record wise.
Let's see, playoff record wise, I just have it up right now. He is 114 and 112. Yes, you're right.
I was right.
Out of 226 possible games, exactly 504 winning percentage. So it's a flip of a coin.
So he is basically the Jeff Fisher of the NBA playoffs.
Guys, I'm not going 8 and 9.
Can't do it. If I can't go, at least I need round numbers, you know. And I love Jeff Fisher. I thought Jeff Fisher was a good coach. I think we should look back, like we should look at the current state of the Tennessee Titans. Just as a quick aside, we should look at the state of the Titans post Jeff Fisher. And I hate to break it to you, but they haven't been nearly as good. They've only gotten worse.
No. Besides the literal Vrabel blip for like that 3-4 years.
Right, but Jeff Fisher did that every couple years with the Titans.
Yes.
Because the Titans ownership was they just devoid the team of talent and be like, Jeff Fisher, go figure it out. Here's 80-year-old Kerry Collins. Go win us 13 games. And he's like, okay. Thank God for CJ2K and Lendale White, you know, and a nasty defense. But anyway, he did that. Remember that. Remember, Jeff Fisher got Kerry Collins to 13 wins in 2008. That Titans team was crazy good with Kerry Collins at quarterback. That's insane.
I do think Kerry Collins was like criminally underrated.
I also think Jeff Fisher gets a bad rap. However, We're not here to defend Jeff Fisher, but we will chastise the Titans as a franchise because they are terrible.
Dude,
Arguably the worst. And why do we give them such a pass when we talk about the
What?
Jets, the Browns,
Titans?
the Bengals, the Cardinals, and we never mention the Titans?
No, we should because that female owner destroyed that organization.
Oh, McNair, the daughter.
The daughter, yeah.
Yeah, let's start making sure that we mention the Titans in the same sentence as the Jets, the Browns.
Remember she fired
The
the coach
Bengals.
and the GM in the middle of the year last year because you just got a first overall pick. Why aren't you winning games? It's like, that's a crazy thing to say.
I mean,
No one in NFL history has ever said that.
no. But anyway, back to Doc Rivers. Doc is as mid gets. I mean, Phil Jackson ate his lunch. In every single series they played over the course of their careers as coaches,
Yeah.
with the exception of that 08 finals, Phil Jackson took Doc Rivers' lunch money.
What?
And it just goes to show you, it's unfair to really compare anybody, but I guarantee you, go look at Doc's record when he was with the Clippers against Popovich in the Spurs. Go look at his, go look at his record against Spo and the Heat.
Mhm.
Go look at his record against good coaches in the league.
Yes.
And I guarantee you, it's probably a losing record. And I have to agree with Shine on this one. I think Doc Rivers might be the single most and the reason why I say he's overrated, and for those that don't know this, Doc Rivers is going to the Hall of Fame. He was just voted into the Hall of Fame this year. They're putting Doc Rivers in the Hall of Fame. That's why this is a conversation. How the fuck is a guy with a 114 and 112 playoff record going to the NBA Hall of Fame?
Longevity.
Now, I know the NBA is notorious for putting everybody and anybody who can fog a mirror in their Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Their Hall of Fame has, to me, it has absolutely almost no merit whatsoever. It's one of the weakest Hall of Fames. I mean, Chris Bosh is in it, for Christ's
If
sake.
everyone makes the Hall of Fame, then no one's in the Hall of Fame.
Right. And they put everyone in.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, the whole 2003 draft class is in. Even Darko Milicic, because fuck it. He was tied to LeBron and Melo and Bosh and Wade and fuck it, put him in.
Dude, I thought Darko was going to be dominant.
I didn't.
I
But
thought
then again, I didn't really follow basketball back then, but I just remember watching him and being like, I don't know anything. I know this
in
LeBron.
Europe, he
I know
fucking
this.
dominated.
I know this LeBron kid's gonna be good. I'm pretty sure this Melo guy is gonna be good. I was Team Melo, by the way, when LeBron and Melo came out. I was
LeBron.
Oh, I was Team Melo all the way, and it wasn't like a slight at LeBron. I was Team Melo because I like Cuse,
Yeah.
like the colors anyway, and I like obviously the Nuggies.
Yeah.
Powder blues, baby. Those fucking jerseys are fire. But neither here nor there. Doc Rivers going to the Hall of Fame is that's a fucking atrocity, dude.
It is strange.
It's pathetic.
It's strange.
What are we doing? We're talking about Doc Rivers here, and I'm not saying I don't even want to sit here and say I'm shitting on Doc Rivers. Not that Doc Rivers gives a fuck what I think about him.
Not at all.
I mean, he should, because I'm Joey Fats, and my opinion is paramount to the sports culture. But at the same time, this is my beef with the NBA, is they do dumb shit like this all the time.
Yeah.
And they cheapen the product, they water the product down, and they do it at their own expense.
Yep.
Why?
That's just who they are, though. That's who they've become as an organization and as a sports entity, where they just push out their product. It's like, look how special all of these people are. They're in the Hall of Fame, and they just promote it. That's kind of like if you work for a company and they just give everyone a title. Like if everyone's assistant vice president.
You're the assistant to the vice president.
Yeah, no, assistant vice president. No, assistant to the vice president.
Yeah.
Everyone has a specialized title. It's like, okay, cool. We all have these goddamn titles. But if you were to come up to me, right? If you were to come up to me and me not knowing that Doc was going to the Hall of Fame, and you were to ask me randomly out of the blue, hey, what do you think? You think Doc Rivers should go in the Hall of Fame one day? I would sit here, I'd be like,
absolutely not.
No.
No.
But for
one
a second,
championship as a coach or a player.
But I would think about it for a second.
Never even played in NBA Finals as a player.
But I would think about it because I would wonder if it was a trick question, because my immediate thought would be,
what did I miss?
Well, I know he has the Celtics championship, but he has nothing after it and nothing before it. are we asking because of longevity? Like, that would be my immediate mindset of, like, why are you asking? Like, there has to be a reason of, like, why you would bring this up.
But is longevity...
But I would never suggest him as a Hall of Fame candidate off the rip.
But here's my thing. But longevity shouldn't be... To me, it shouldn't be, like, a determining factor. Right? Like, just because you did something for a long time and you were mid at it doesn't mean you should go into a Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is reserved for the elite of the elite. That's where the best players go, right? Like, Vinny Testaverde, for example, played just as long as Tom Brady.
Yeah,
over
21,
22 seasons, whatever it was.
Yeah.
In no way, shape, or form are we putting Vinny Testaverde in the Hall of Fame. NFL voters won't even consider him. They wouldn't even give him he wouldn't even get on a ballot to get in the Hall of Fame. So why are we going to do that with an NBA head coach who did nothing except happened to coach a bunch of guys that came together in 1 year and, played pretty well and won a championship? Because that 08 Celtics team, I'm sorry, but it's one of the most overrated championship teams we've had in the last 25 years.
That team should have won at least 2 championships. You know what I mean? Like, if you had a better coach, if
least 2.
If they had Eric Spoelstra, right? Because Eric Spoelstra has done more with less consistently over his entire career. If the Celtics had got Eric Spoelstra, or if they had gotten Brad Stevens as a head coach way back then, I do think that team would have had a better chance to win 2 championships or more. The Hornets win?
The Hornets win.
Wow. Baby Mello.
Yo, I gotta tell you, dude.
I'm sorry, not Mello. Ball. Lonzo Ball.
He's kind of balling the fuck out, bro.
No one would have guessed Lonzo would have been the fucking best one out of the 3.
I think some people may have, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think there was a consensus around it that, Lonzo was the oldest, right? Or was it LaMelo?
Isn't that Lonzo?
Which Ball is the oldest?
The one that you drafted.
Yeah.
Was that LaMelo? LiAngelo was like the second one.
LaMelo is the oldest. Lonzo, right? Lonzo's I think the best one, right?
Yeah, he's the one on the.
He's the one on the thing right now on the Charlotte Hornets, and he's kind of fucking No, Lonzo was drafted by. I always forget which one is which. Lonzo was drafted.
The names fucking suck.
Last played. Lonzo played for the Cavs. And he was drafted by the Lakers. And that was the Tatum draft.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was a huge mistake on the Lakers' part. But whatever. And then LaMelo is the one that's balling the fuck out right now.
What's the middle one? LiAngelo? Is that the middle one?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
He was at jail for like stealing.
Yeah, LaMelo's the one that's fucking killing it on the Hornets. So there you go. So that's it. So there's your Ball brother update.
BBB, Big Ball Brand.
Yeah, BBB baby. And the dad's fucking annoying as shit, and I love him to death.
Didn't he die?
No.
Or he lost his legs or something like that?
Was it Lamar? LeVar? No, I think he's still alive, isn't he?
Hold on.
Yeah, LeVar. Yeah, he's 58 years old.
Yeah, he lost a leg.
What did he lose a leg for?
Diabetes.
Oh. Should have laid off them fatty sugars, bro. I mean, I'll probably be there someday. I can't talk shit, but
that's why you haven't seen him as much because he's not getting around.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know what? I bet you he's still probably fucking talking shit. I bet you LeVar Ball's still like, I could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one on one leg. Watch me. I could do it.
Probably.
But no. So Doc Rivers to me is just like, he is the Jeff Fisher of NBA coaches. He has no business being in the NBA Hall of Fame. He has no business being talked about as one of the better coaches. He wasn't even a good coach during his era. Everybody knew he was just riding the coattails of some supremely good talent. And they still couldn't get it done. Even after the Lakers were done, if you remember, like the Lakers, they hit their final stride in 2010. They obviously beat the Celtics in the finals in 7, and that was the end of it, right? Then LeBron goes to Miami, and the Celtics, they get close again, but they never. But did they ever really get close? Like, did we ever really think the Celtics were a championship caliber team, especially after Ray Allen left and went to Miami?
After then no. It just felt like they were always missing an extra piece.
Because even in the years when, like, you know, what was it? The Celtics were up 3-2 on Miami when D Wade and Bosh both went down, and LeBron put the team on his back and single-handedly brought them back to win in 7.
Yeah.
Like, was that 12 or 13? I forget what year that exactly that was, but dude, that shit was that, like, again, as a coach, like, Phil Jackson would have never allowed that to happen. There's no way in fucking hell LeBron James is going to be a one-man wrecking crew against that team coached by Phil Jackson.
That's true.
Not Spo, not Pop. I mean, shit, dude, fucking George Karl could have coached that team better than fucking Doc Rivers did.
I feel like Doc Rivers, like, I'm trying to equate him to like an NFL coach. Mike Ditka, like, he's almost like a Mike Ditka. You know what? Because Mike Ditka lived off of that 86 Bears win, right?
5, yeah, but yeah.
85, yeah, because 86 they won. Right, that's right. 85 Bears win, coasted off that, then went to the Saints, did absolutely fucking nothing.
Traded everything away for Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams did nothing.
Set the franchise back 10 years.
At least. And then
then bailed.
I think for his career was a 500 career playoff coach as well, just like Doc Rivers. I think him and Mike Ditka kind of have like the same career arc, and then also Mike Ditka, Hall of Fame head coach and player. He went in as both.
But Mike Ditka, okay, so do I think Doc Rivers was a Hall of Fame player?
Was he?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably. He was. I mean, because he played.
Hold up, I don't think that either.
He played Robin to Dominique's Batman a lot. I mean, he was a point guard, and that Hawks team was explosive in the 80s. Sorry, I have a.
That's okay. I
have a dippable pre-workout in right now. It's not a Zyn. This is not nicotine. It is caffeine. Which might be worse, but whatever. Why am I taking caffeine at 10:30? Because I got a fucking race in 90 minutes.
See, I don't even fucking believe that. Like, he was not a good scorer either.
In that era. You've got to compare him to people in that era. Like, was he Zeke? No. But was he comparable to, I don't know, Danny Ainge? Probably. I mean, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but you know what I mean? Like, but Doc was a good player in his era. But
good player, sure, yes.
Good? Hall of Fame good?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So why are we putting him in the Hall of Fame as a coach? Like Tark said in the comment, it's a slap in the fucking face, dude, to everybody who's in the NBA Hall of Fame. But then again, like, we put Chris Bosh in there. Like, why? Because he had some rare disease that ended his career somewhat prematurely.
And he played with LeBron.
And he played like, I don't understand it, dude. Like, the NBA Hall of Fame to me. But then again, wait, are we confusing the NBA Hall of Fame with the Basketball Hall of Fame? Are we doing that? Are we making that mistake right now? Because you gotta remember there's 2.
I always forget there's 2, and there's no point for there being 2.
And there isn't. And which is also why, again, I think it's